What's going on, guys? Aarava here, and welcome back to my F1 2015 mod career mode. We're here for part number 4 at the Bahrain Grand Prix after a thrilling part number 3 at the Chinese Grand Prix. What a race that was. So if you did miss it, then do go check it out on my channel. You can click my name below the video and then go see it on my channel page. What a race that was, and I'm hoping we can see more of the same sort of action here at Bahrain for part number 4. Just going through the setup now quickly. Quite high wings just because the tyre wear is quite bad here at Bahrain. We have to manage the option tyres, especially the option tyres really go off fast, so that's something to watch out for during the race. But during qualifying, obviously, we're just worried about going as fast as we can, so we're going to rev up towards going for that flying lap, and hopefully we can get in 2 good laps and try and get up the grid. I think we should have the pace to maybe get into the top 5 here at Bahrain. I'm feeling good about it, so let's get onto the lap. So here we go on to our first flying lap of the qualifying session here at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Up into rich mix now as we get onto the pit straight. Vettel right behind us. Oh my god, he's getting so close to us. We've opened DRS, and this is just a bit awkward because, you know, I'm under no obligation to let him through here. I'm on a flying lap, so like in real F1, you can just keep on going, and it's his fault for not really judging the timing there, and he's going to get held up probably by me quite a bit, so that might hinder him in the qualifying session unless he backs off now, which he sort of has, but he's coming back at us as well, so this is going to really hinder Vettel. But getting back to our lap, that's the only one we can concentrate on. I'm not going to really worry about him, because as I said, you know, it's in the rules. I can keep on going normally. So here we go into the first sector now, and I'm not too sure if that's a fast sector time at the moment. Obviously, I'm the first one setting a fastest lap here, a flying lap here, sorry, so we don't really know how that sector stacks up to anyone else, but we'll just keep on going, and hopefully this will be an alright solid lap time. Bahrain, I said just before that I feel like we can get into the top 5, because Bahrain, you know, it's not been an amazing track for me in the past, but on this game, I think, at least with the pace in the race on the prime tire, I think we could be contenders for the top 5. In qualifying, I don't know, maybe we could just get the top 5. Definitely in the race, I think my pace is quite good on the prime tire, especially on the white wall tire, so I think that might be something to watch out for, so I'm looking hopeful towards the race for that. But now we're approaching the end of our flying lap. It's been an okay lap. I think it felt pretty solid, and Vettel is still behind us. No idea why he hasn't got the message that he should probably back off. I don't know, I'm not going to complain too much, because that'll hold him up, but he's still there. But we've come back onto the pit straight now, and we'll see what time we can get for our first flying lap. It's going to be a 1:33.9, so I have no clue if that's going to be fast enough, but we'll have to see. Vettel was in second, so obviously he got held up the entire time. So now we're going to get later on into the qualifying session, and actually that wasn't a particularly fast time. We're only in P8 at the moment, and this is on our last second flying lap now. We've got 1.5 minutes left of quali, but we've locked up horribly going into the kind of long left-hander, the very awkward left-hander, very famously known in the Bahrain circuit, and that's unfortunately lost us a bit too much time, I felt, so I just retired straight away after that lockup. So unfortunate to really bin it on the last flying lap we had, but hey-oh, I guess that's sort of the pressure that comes with F1 qualifying, and we haven't had it in a while in career mode, so I guess that's why, one of the major reasons why you guys probably wanted it back, for that sort of drama. But we're in P8, that means we're behind Fernando Alonso in 8th place. Vettel is on pole position, so after we blocked him, he was able to do a pretty fast lap time to get pole position there. So I'm still looking forward to this race. I think we can have some good pace on the prime tires, as I said before. So we're going to rev up to the Bahrain Grand Prix. We're in P8, Alonso P7, and Vettel on pole position. Let's go now to the race. So here we are in the garage ahead of the Bahrain Grand Prix race, revving up. We're going to make sure our race strategy is okay, but before the race starts, I just want to say quickly, guys, as you're watching this, as this video goes live on Monday, 7 PM GMT, or actually BST, I'm in fact actually on holiday right now, so I'm actually in the US right now on holiday, and I pre-uploaded this, I pre-made this video 2 weeks in advance and uploaded it so you can guys watch this. So the race isn't going to be as edited as some of my usual races are. There's not going to be any replay cameras, just simply because I had to do less editing for this video to actually get it out while I'm on holiday right now. So I hope you guys understand that. But yeah, just a little note for the race, if any of you guys, before you put it in the comments, if some of you will wonder. But getting back to the actual action, so on the race strategy, option prime option, that's what I've gone for, because I feel the option tires are really going to wear out on heavy fuel, so we're going to have that option tire right at the end. But let's get on to the Bahrain Grand Prix. Let's go to the grid. Well, here we are on the grid of the Bahrain Grand Prix, revving up for 5 red lights for part 4 of the F1 2015 mod career mode here under the floodlights. And we're out to 5 red lights, and we are off. Fernando Alonso on our left. Our teammate gets a brilliant start. I get a horrible start. So much wheel spin. The rear tyres have been lit up there. Hulkenberg's overtaken us as well, and Grosjean on the left. We're going to have to try and make some move down the inside, maybe, into the first corner. Alonso being pushed wide there. He's got some issues. I think Ricciardo is somewhere on my right there. I can't really see him in my mirrors. And there's Hulkenberg. We're touching tyres briefly. He gets very close to me. It leaves me no room. And then, oh my God, who the hell is this on the left? Hamilton. Whoa. Where the hell did Hamilton come from? Hamilton has had an absolute nightmare into the first corner, and he's in 8th place behind me. Alonso, my teammate, trying to harass him to try and overtake him. Alonso had a brilliant start, but then got bogged down in turn 1. Maybe he had some an altercation with Hamilton, because I believe made a move down the inside of Hulkenberg, though. Just before I talk about Hamilton, that was a really nice move of Hulkenberg, actually. Very late move, and also Hamilton's followed me through there, so it looks like he's just followed me through like a little train there. But Hamilton, I believe I think he was at least P4 on the grid, I believe, or even higher, so he's had an absolute nightmare into the first corner there, and he's back behind me in 7th place. So very bad start there for the Mercedes man, who is on the back foot from Rosberg. Remember, Rosberg has won 2 races in the season. Hamilton has won none yet, because Bottas won the last race in China. And now on lap 2 we made a very bold move on Felipe Massa, maybe even Bottas, but no, Bottas comes back at us. But we've successfully overtaken Massa there from quite some way back, so it looks like we caught him napping a little bit, or he might have been concentrating on trying to overtake his teammate Bottas up ahead in 4th place. But Hamilton also now stuck behind Massa, and looks like he's in a sandwich between Massa and my teammate Alonso, and so he'll be looking to try and overtake Massa as quickly as possible. But he's really had a nightmare there, as I said before the move on Massa. Obviously, Rosberg's won 2 races, and then this man, Bottas up ahead, won the last race, surprisingly. Very amazing job by Bottas to win the last race. So Hamilton is yet to win a race this season, so he's really on the back foot this season. Obviously, my rival from last season for the championship, and obviously we beat him, but maybe he's taken a little bit of a confidence knock, maybe, after losing the championship at the last race. But we'll see how it goes, really, as this season pans out. But we cut later on to lap 7. Unfortunately, we could not overtake Bottas up until the stint, so we're going to have to make the pit stop, and we're still effectively behind Bottas, and he pit earlier than us. So now, right now, we're in P8. Vettel is up ahead, just coming out the pits. So Vettel was quite high, so it's quite encouraging that we can see him coming out the pits there, because he was, I believe, running at least P3 or P2. I believe Rosberg took the lead of the race, maybe. I'm not too sure, but Vettel was on pole, so if he stayed in 1st place, then this is pretty amazing that we can see him so close to us on the same piece of tarmac. So Maldonado up ahead. I believe he's going into the pits right now, and there he goes, peels into the pits. So we've got Hamilton right behind us as well, so he came in on the same lap as us. So right now we're looking for Valtteri Bottas coming out of the pits, but no! Oh my God, was that Rosberg? Did Rosberg just come out the pits? Rosberg has come out behind. We've jumped Rosberg. We're into 3rd place, lads. What on earth has gone on there? I no clue how Rosberg has fallen behind us, and we've spectacularly jumped Rosberg, and now we are legitimately fighting Vettel for 2nd place here. I said it was very surprising to see Vettel so close to us on the same piece of tarmac, and there you go. We're in 3rd place at the moment. We're right now on the podium, that podium that has eluded us so far this season. We're right behind Vettel now, closing in on him on lap 13 as we cut on, and Rosberg's right behind us, Hamilton behind him, so we're ahead of the 2 Mercs, and it's a 1-2 for Ferrari right now. Forza Ferrari at the moment at Bahrain, they're leading 1-2 at the moment with Kimi Räikkönen there in 1st place. Could he win his 1st race in a long while in this career mode series of ours in season 1, 2 and 3? So we're going to try and chase down Vettel and maybe spoil that for Kimi and Vettel. Let's try and see if we can get in between both of them. We're right up his gearbox right now on lap 13, but Rosberg is right behind us as well. Only 5/10 back. You can see the proximity arrows there briefly, so he's right there in the mix as well, Rosberg is. So now we cut later on to lap 15. Vettel has already made his pit stop, I believe, quite early indeed for Vettel, but we're coming in right now on lap 15. The prime tires really couldn't stand it. I mean, they probably could have gone a little bit more looking at the hood on the right, but they really did not feel great, especially after some of the corners on the rear tires. They're just lighting coming up so much. So, and the graining is quite a lot on those old tyres, you could see as they came off our McLaren. So, we've strapped on a new pair of prime tyres, obviously going option, prime, and then option at the end. Hopefully that option at the very end isn't going to be too much of a big deal and it won't drop off too much. But now we're coming out the pit, and that is Rosberg trying to overtake, who's that? Massa. He's going to just try and overtake Massa, and we've come out and we're going to try and re-overtake Rosberg, who was behind us before the pit stop phases, but looks like he has really done a great job. And what? Wait, hang on. Vettel is 5th. What? Vettel is 5th behind us. Rosberg and Massa have jumped us. What on earth is going on here? We're going to try and overtake Rosberg here. Let's go back to the actual action. We're going to go side by side with Rosberg into this sector. Oh, very close. So we just closed them off there. So now we're back into 3rd place. But hang on a minute. Massa is now in 2nd. Rosberg did jump us briefly. And Vettel was behind us in 5th. Now he's in 5th, still behind us. Behind Rosberg now. So Massa and Rosberg somehow had the pace to jump me and Vettel. And then I in turn jumped Vettel. So that's pretty damn good. All 3 of us jumped Vettel, essentially, but those 2 also jumped me. So that's a bit crazy. Rosberg's going to come back at us, but no harm done. We've defended quite well from him going into the last sector. But that is pretty damn crazy that both of them managed to jump all 3. Sorry, I'm mixing up my words. That it was quite surprising that Massa and Rosberg jumped both of us there. Very, very surprising indeed. So here at Bahrain, the pit stops and the undercuts and just getting over on each other in the pit stops is proving very, very good here. And we've overtaken Massa down the inside. That was actually quite a really nice move there down the inside of that double left-hander. Very tricky, obviously. We got it wrong in qualifying and locked up there. But that was a really nice, easy, swooping move. Kind of just followed my racing line through to take Massa there for 2nd place. So this, I don't know why I'm not getting more excited, because we're into 2nd place here. 9 laps to go. And look at that, Raikkonen 2.1 ahead of us. Looks like he's being held up by the Mana Marussia car up ahead. That's a Mana car right there, and then Kimi Raikkonen's right ahead above him. So it looks like he may have got held up there. Now, who is this? Is this Stevens? Yeah, fellow Brit lets us through there. So Raikkonen's been held up a little bit, and guys, I'm a bit cautious to say this, but we could be going for the race win here. We're into 1st place right now, but that's because Raikkonen just peeled off into the pits. But we got DRS off Stevens there. But we might be fighting for a win on our hands. I don't know how we've come into this position. It's honestly been a crazy race. I don't know where Hamilton's gone, but Rosberg, Massa jumped us, then Vettel, we jumped Vettel, and then seemingly Vettel fell behind, Bottas fell behind. It's been a very, very crazy race here for the AI and myself. We've all been swapping places willy-nilly here and there, but now coming on to lap 23 now, we've been going 2 more laps on these prime tyres, and now it's finally time to come in for our final set of option tyres. Now, Vettel is 10 seconds behind me. Now, the crucial thing is Raikkonen is also 10 seconds behind Vettel. So that means there's 20 seconds in it between me and Raikkonen. And that's just about a pit stop. So this is going to be very, very close. Vettel comes in with us, it looks like. So he's going to drop down to 3rd at least. But this is going to be very close. Where is Raikkonen? That is the crucial thing. Where is he? Where is the Iceman? As we come out of the pits, there he is. I think he's going to come, and we're going to come out in 1st place. Just about. There he is, Raikkonen. We're going to come out. We're going to have cold tyres. Hopefully, we've just gone a little bit wide there. Oh no. Hopefully, we can catch it. Oh, a bit of oversteer. Is Raikkonen come back at us? He's going to get slipstream on us. Hopefully, we can hold it. Come on, McLaren. Come on, let's hold it through. And we're right now in 1st place. 19 runners in this Grand Prix. So we're going to have to check out who's retired there. Gone a little bit wide there on lap 24. But we are in 1st place of the Bahrain Grand Prix. This will be absolutely spectacular if we can finish. Raikkonen 4 tenths behind us right now. Hopefully we can stick it through. Gone a little bit wide there, but we've got 5 laps left of this Grand Prix. Can we hold it through? Yes, we can. Into the last corner of lap 29, the last lap of the Grand Prix. We're going to weave around because this is going to be the Bahrain Grand Prix win. 25 points in the bag. Get in. I am completely done after that race. What a race. Crazy stuff. I've won the Bahrain Grand Prix in the McLaren Honda. We have got Honda back into the sport with a bang. in the first 4 races we've won the Bahrain Grand Prix. Alonso, what on earth? I think he must have had some issues because he's finished in 17th. Lewis Hamilton has DNF'd in the race, retired. So Hamilton, really poor championship so far. Looks like me beating him in Season 2 really hit his confidence hard because he has not won a race so far. It's been 2 wins by Rosberg, 1 by Bottas, and then me with the 4th win of the season. And that has catapulted us to 3rd place in the Drivers' Championship. We've been hurled into the title fight. I'm not too sure if we can keep this up. Hopefully maybe some momentum and some more upgrades from the McLaren guys, because we did get some upgrades for the Bahrain Grand Prix in the R&D, so hopefully we can get some more going on. We can use this momentum to try and really put back a title defense fight. But Rosberg's leading the championship right now, but what an amazing race, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give it a like. It'd be absolutely awesome while I'm away on holiday for this race win. If we can smash 1,000 likes, guys, on this video, that'd be absolutely amazing if you guys could do that. Comment below what you thought of that race. Subscribe if you're new around here for more weekly F1 content. I'll be back from holiday in a few days' time as this video goes up, so we'll be back to some more regular content, I hope. But also my exams are coming up, as I've said multiple times, guys, so don't expect too much, but hopefully at least 1 or 2 videos a week. But Mercedes right now leading the constructors, Honda in 4th place, solid stuff there, but 3rd place in constructors, and the win of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Epic stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I've been aarava. Hope you enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll see you guys next time.